Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. On the Eagles sideline, it is head coach Nick Sirianni. His team coming into play at 1-3 in the early going. Across from him, you've got the head coach of the 49ers. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go from Santa Clara. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Third and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with the former Golden Dome, Audric Estime. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. Second and goal. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up. It's now third and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4. At at the 29-yard line.
On second down, Purdy. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th down. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll run with Estimate. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. 3rd and a yard.
Jair Brown on the coverage.
They'll hand it off here to Estimate. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the marks, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. They'll run the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on down.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
Play action now. Purdy. To the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Purdy. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Again in the air for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. On third down, here's McCaffrey. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down. Before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the open man, that Jalen Tolbert. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it facing third and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down, 46-yard line.
Quick throw here. It is caught by Tolbert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A carry here for Escobar. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Once more, it's Estime. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Eagles first down. 13 yards.
Hurts to the air on first down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen to Estime.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's caught outside by Cooper. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Eagles 47.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Now Purdy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
3rd down. Purdy. Trouble on there. Caught by Kittle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And you can see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
On the give, here's Estime. Oh, yeah. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
10 yards on the pickup.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And an Eagles first down.
Here's Estimate. To play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. It is 2nd and 6. Now Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Purdy. Moving to his left. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er first down.
1st and 10. Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
On the coverage.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
49er first down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He'd missed twice already. This one goes through. And the Niners will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. He was looking for his tight end Dallas Goedert that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. This time they stay on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Nick Sirianni now going to send out the field goal unit. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And it's the Rams quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Rams with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is Chris Godwin. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Najee Harris. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Jets get a 2nd straight win after that 1-2 start. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Good. Yellow. Stop.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 20-yard line.
Get set. Right around.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. And he's going to... a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 1st and 10. On play action. Hurts. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hurts going to hold on to this one.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They have the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Get set.
Here's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
We'll go play action. Purdy. Alone is the tight end, Kittle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another 49er 1st down.
Get set.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
A gain of a yard.
It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
1st and 10.
That's another 49er 1st down.
Get set.
First and 10 at the 20.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
18. Watch out. Stop.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the tackle.
Outside.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's caught. It's Amari. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with a 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
At the 7-yard
Get set.
line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy.
Purdy's pass. Intended for
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there.
third and goal.
And now, third and goal coming up. Purdy, forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he'll take this one in. Purdy, touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will come back to tie things at 17.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
A 28-yard gain.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now Hurts. Big slant into the hands of Smith.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Again, Hurts. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Hurts working in the pistol. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that... shifts to your defense, your offense.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. We're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 24. 49ers 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Play action now. Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And on third down, that ball incomplete. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. He forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. On first down, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 43, here's second down and 3. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll get this out wide to Estimate. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll try to pick it up with Estime. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. To return is Pearsall. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's got this one complete. It's Cooper working across the field. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one... Lined up, incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. Good blocking to the 15s. And he's going to be taken down. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 14.
Now Purdy. They set up the screen to James. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers. Huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. To throw on second down is Hurts. That's caught by Tolbert right side. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
This is third down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drop so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. This one can be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. It's caught by Cooper on the right side. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down looming. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down throw for Hurts. To the right side, caught by Goddard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Estimate. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts will try it again. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Eagles,
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
51-yard attempt.
He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And before this drive starts, we're going to take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. Someone there, caught by Kittle. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They come up for second and 2. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout here on the field. Here's first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Going for it all. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So Jake Moody on in this big situation. And this to win the game. This kick is good. And the 49ers are going to move out in front. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.